remember we talked about Draymond Green and what he's going to do with his option. So he declined his option today.
Oh man.
All right, so this opens the door for several things to happen. One, he's a free agent; he can sign anywhere he wants. Two, he could resign with the Warriors. I mean, like, he gotta be trying to get a bigger bag or going to try to win. If he wants a bigger bag, he'll probably have to go to teams that are not contenders so much, or fringe contenders, maybe like. Maybe the Rockets. I can see him being a good fit there. Maybe a good leader, facilitate, provide some leadership. This is going to come up, and I'm going to say it now. We already know Lakers is tied with him and LeBron. I'm just going to say that, get it out of the way. Is he willing to join the Lakers on a less deal, on a shorter deal, lesser deal? I don't know. Depends on what he wants to do. Even if he does join the Lakers, does that move the needle for me? Not so much. I mean, it helps defensively, but I'm not sure I like it so much. You need more if you're the Lakers. And that shouldn't be the priority if you're the Lakers. So, that's just me. Other than that, that's really it, man. And with him opting out, we talked about the Golden State Warriors dynasty being over. I really feel like now it's about over, man. Like, Draymond was so central.
Dunskies.
It's like, it's done. So, and that tells you how much that punch really played a factor in that season, man. Like, so you got this going on. Jordan Poole and Kuminga are apparently in the trade market. So it's like, teams are eyeing Kuminga and Poole.
Yeah.
So Mike Dunleavy, the new Warriors GM, has been receiving calls on potential trades for Kuminga and Poole. That's a report from ESPN. So, this is like, they're really trying to revamp this roster to try to contend. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. But first domino has fallen. Draymond Green has opted out. What are your thoughts on this and where you see him going, I guess?
Man, 2022 feels like a long time ago. And that's when they just won the championship.
I know, right?
Prior to the season.
Good point.
And to be where they are is like weird. Because we know how special this Warriors organization has been over the past few years. But things change, man. Draymond, I'm pretty sure wants a big contract or bigger contract than what he has currently or had.
But doesn't the fact that he's already got another job that's for a lot of money count? Like, dude, I don't know.
It may be a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't say necessarily that he has another full like contract job. I would say
another full contract job, dude.
I'm not disagreeing with that part. I'm saying that I think him as a whole outside of basketball definitely has a part in it. Not just like that he works for TNT or Turner Sports. Him as a whole outside of just playing basketball on the court does have a factor for sure. Yeah. Some ways good, some ways not so good. But I personally don't think that he's gonna. I don't know what he's looking for exactly, like far as the number, but I don't really feel like he's gonna get a big contract anywhere else. I'm trying to justify, but I can't really say.
Was
he declined
like 27 million. Yeah,
27
million. Yeah, like 27, 28 million. And DC team giving him like 30 million plus. I don't, and considering what he got into last season, like that's a little bit of a stain, man. And I hate to say this too, but you don't bring in the podcast too, man. No, I mean, actually, a lot of players are doing that.
Yeah.
So it's more of a normal thing. But I'm just saying, there's some things you're going to bring into that situation too. So
I think the other thing about the whole Draymond situation is not necessarily. I'm not even talking about like his podcast or anything like that outside of court. I think it does have an effect, but in particular with him, the contract that he wants, I think he wants a longer term contract. So he wants like
max deal type thing,
multiple years. I wouldn't say. I don't think he's like trying to get a max because what level of max is he for one, and then two, if you get him for on a multiple year deal, let's just say he goes somewhere and signs for 4 or 5 years, and he's like locked into that, and you're trying to also add pieces or add other things. But if you give Draymond, I don't know, 5 years, 60 million, something like that, where does that like impact you when you're trying to get other guys to come? And if you lock up money with Draymond that you feel like you could probably give to someone else and get more out of it, why would you give that money to Draymond? I feel like that's what teams are kind of like looking at, because I feel like last year or something like that, maybe we were talking about the whole Draymond situation already because it came up, and I think he wants like a good deal for like multiple years, and that's where I'm like, well, if you do that, where does that put your future and adding other assets and players to be able to eventually, meet your goals if you're trying to win a championship and stuff like that. So that's the thing. And obviously we know that there's been this whole love for the Lakers thing with Draymond for a while. So I still don't think that would be moving the needle for them. So
yeah.